Now, since the last video, a lot has changed, and if you haven't watched the video I put out on my Instagram or my TikTok, then I definitely suggest you do that, because it basically explains what's happened to the last two cars. They're not going to be on the channel anymore. However, we are on the E53 X5 now, and that's what today's video is going to be on. There are some issues on the car that I want to iron out in this video, some small jobs which I've been putting off for a long time, so I thought, what better time than to get these ironed out, get these done, and hopefully cross them off the checklist and they're all done. But nevertheless, before we get on with these jobs, what are the main jobs on this E53 X5? Now let me walk you through and tell you exactly what the issues are with this car and why it's not going back on the road just yet. Now, if you didn't know, I have actually done an air suspension conversion on this car. Now, I did do the entire series over on my TikTok, so if you haven't watched that, I'd definitely suggest going and watching it. But as you can see, if I can get the camera in without it being too dirty, which I don't think I can, gotta get it in from this side, maybe, underneath. I don't know if you can see that, but it has been converted onto air suspension, so that job is done. However, you will notice that the interior of the car is still a mess, and I mean, even back here there's still stuff from when I did the air suspension conversion which I need to tidy all up. But I need to get the battery out the back of this, because the car is at the minute completely dead and there is no battery at all. I need to get new plates put on, and if you can see that, the dash has a radio missing, but there is a reason for that. Now, when I did buy this car, it did have a radio in it. Put out a voice break. It did have a radio in it. However, the battery died and I jump started the car, and then ever since then it had like a little electrical symbol in the middle of it, and it just completely packed up. But not only that, the person who put it in before me, they didn't put in the surround. It was loose, it was horrible, so I just wanted to get the entire thing ripped out and get a new one. But again, that is not the main reason why it's out and why I can't drive this car as of yet. Now, in the winter, obviously you need your blowers on, because it gets very foggy on your windows, you can't see where you're going, you get condensation, blah de blah de blah. Well, I can't do that. Now, the reason I can't do that is because of what's under here, or here, or somewhere down there. Now, the blowers don't work on this car, and I can't show you because obviously the battery's dead, but none of this worked. Well, this worked, but it didn't blow air, so when I'd be driving, my windows would all be wet, steamed up, and I couldn't see, which made it obviously a danger to drive. I couldn't get my windows demisted in the winter when it was snowing. I couldn't get them defrosted, so I was basically stuck. So looking at this blower motor is the #1 reason why I cannot get this car back on the road. Now, I have replaced the little hedgehog relay which is under there, right at the back. I have replaced that, but it still doesn't work, so I'm thinking maybe it's either this or it's the blower motor which lives right here, and the entire of the dash has to be ripped out. Now, that is the #1 reason why this car is not going back on the road yet. Yes, it's summer, yes, I can drive it at the minute, but I can't drive it in the winter. So I've got a car that I can use basically half the year, and I'm not paying all that tax, all that insurance, just to drive a car half the year. You know what I mean? So that is the main reason why I can't get this car back on the road just yet, and it's one of the jobs that I am going to be doing on this channel, just not yet. However, in this video there are some little jobs that I want to iron out, and one of them being right in front of me. Now, the thing in front of me is this thing right here, the speedometer, and that's because on these E53s or any E-chassis cars, mainly the older version, I'd say sub 2005, they suffer with the LED, well, not the LED bulbs, but the bulbs that are inside. So I want to get this out, this entire speedometer, and get the bulbs changed, and that's one of the jobs that I want to get done in this video today. Now, to remove this speedometer, there's actually, you can't see it because of the light at the back. I don't know if I can do that and try and get rid of some of the light, but if I can try and zoom in a little bit, you can see these two screws, one there and one there, which are T10s. Now you need to undo these screws and then lean this speedometer forward so that you can get to the wiring loom at the back and unclip it all. However, this steering wheel is currently in the highest position that it currently can be, and with the battery being dead, I don't want to put a jump pack on it just to try and bring this steering wheel back down. So I think I might have enough room there to do it without moving this down, and there's only going to be one way to find out. So let's try and get this off without moving this steering wheel down, because I don't know about you lot, but I am very stubborn and I don't like doing stuff the easy way. Well, it's not even that, to be honest with you. It's just the fact that I can't be arsed messing about, you know what I mean? They should just come out with no issues, but it's not really the screwing part that is the issue. I'll put these on there so I don't lose them. And then that one has one screw out. Come on, right, that's now out. So hopefully I can now try and get my fingers under that. Have I got anything that I can use to try and help me get that out? I've got a little key here for a tow bar. I really shouldn't use that, but that is a pain in the arse. Bear with me a second, I'm just going to go get a trim tool and I'll be back. Trim tool acquired. Hopefully this will be a little bit more easier now. I mean, I do think that this is a massive reason why they say bring your steering column down forward. It's coming. Come on, I don't want to have to undo it all. Hopefully I have enough room to try and get this out. Now let me just show you these, what I'm on about, down at the back. Now I don't know if you can see these, but you see them there, look. So these connectors, you have to kind of manoeuvre in a way, and then you have to push those back, and then you can just lift them out. Now they're colour coded, so you can't really get them wrong, but as you can see, I don't really have much room to do it because I'm too stubborn to move this down. Well, I'm not too stubborn, I've just got no battery on the car, so no man. Right, hopefully this can be done without messing about. So there's one, there's two. Hold up, wait a minute, how did you get that one out? Hold on. Oh, there you go. And then that one's now out. So that is now out. But I'm gonna have to put a... I should have just done it the easy way to start with, brave. Because now I can't get it out. I should have just done it the easy way to start with, and I didn't, and look at where we are. There's got to be a way. There's got to be. I'm not taking no for an answer. Oh, I'm going to have to take no for an answer. Right, everything's back in, and I've just put it there because I'm going to have to put a jump pack on it, to bring this down, because there's no other way of doing it, and I thought it'd just be easy to do it, but apparently flipping not. So can I bring it down? Mission success. Right, they can come back out and take the jump pack off. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't be arsed messing about, you know what I mean? You try and do it first time. Anyway, it's off now. So now I need to get these back off again. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3. Alright, empty her off. Last one. Right, they're out. So now, that back in, and then, I said do that first time. I said do that first time, and you didn't listen, did you? It's out anyway. These, right here, I don't know if you can see them. These are the bulbs that I'm wanting to change, because they get very dull inside, and I want to get them changed. So let's get it on the workbench, i.e. the boot, and we'll get them changed. Welcome to my workshop. Absolutely exquisite. Anyway, these are the bulbs which I'm wanting to replace. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I've got the replacement bulbs right here, which aren't that expensive unless you get them from BMW themselves, because I think they're about 20 quid a bulb, unless you get them from somewhere else, which I did. I think I paid about 5 quid for all these. So as much as I like BMW OEM parts, I ain't paying that much for bulbs. So let's get started and pulling these out and getting them replaced for the new ones. Now, this is the best kind of camera angle view that I can give you. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to kind of do what I can. So you see these, I could try and show you. So you see the bulbs, they've got like a little hexagon shape to them. Now what you need to do is you need to get some long nose pliers, and you just need to basically, I'm not going to do it here because I can't really do it properly, get hold of them like that and then twist them anti-clockwise and they'll just come out. So that one, turn it and it comes out. You see that? Just turns and comes out. And then I'm going to put all these old ones back in the box so that I don't replace them with the old ones again. So they're out. That one's out. There we go. And the last one, I don't know if you can see that, last one is out. It's just like a little simple cross design. I'm trying to get it to focus, but I don't think it will. But those ones are out. And now you're left with all the holes where the bulbs used to be, and then we can get these new ones installed. Now that was a pain in the arse. So they're all now in, as you can see, but you have to like get your finger in and press them in and then try and spin it with the long nose pliers, which when you bent over in the boot of a car, it's not ideal, pal. I mean, but they're done, and we can now get this back into the car, and yeah, it should all be done. And these lights inside here should now be nice and bright, unlike most E53s in the world. So we've got the speedometer and we've also got the bulbs changed in the back. As you can see, they're all done. So all we need to do really now is get this fitted back in here. I tell you what, it looks like Narnia back there. Jesus Christ. But yeah, get this, moving my fat ass up here and get this refitted back in here. Now I can't remember how I did this. How did I do this, Seabass? Oh yeah, and then that, push that in a little bit. Was it like that? No, it wasn't like that. I ain't got a clue how I did that. How did I do that? Because it's as low as it'll go. It's this little flipping cap here. And we're now stuck. Look. This kind of stuff, I tell you. You have to turn it. Told you I flipping. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm flipping doing. Right. Cables. They're in. Last one. If you wonder why I keep looking back at the camera, it's because other day I filmed something and I filmed the whole segment without even pressing record. So that's why I keep looking back. But anyway, these are now all fitted back in. I don't know if you can see that. And now I just need to push this back in. If I can get... Come again, big man. Fucking hell, fam. Are you good? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 11. Oh, we're back in the room. Right, analyse the situation, what's going on, because otherwise I'm literally going to yeet this over next door neighbour's flipping fence, you know what I mean? So that can't go up because of that, but that can't go any further down because it's down. I just did it, Seabass, and now it's not doing it. Right, just chill out a minute, just chill out a minute. Get that levelled up. Push that in there. See, it's just calmness. And then we push it back, a little bit back at a time. Where's the wheels? Oh, bumper clock. I would have been mashed up. I didn't even mean to say that. I did mean to say that. I've been saying it quite a bit, and it's annoying me. But I think that is where the hole is. Holes is. Shut up. Just get my cellular device and see if that is where the hole is. Yep, bob on that. And then we just get these. Switch this back into flipping Uno Reverso. Hold up. There we go. And get these screws back in, you know what I mean, Seabass? Hold up. Ah, that one's in. And then now that looks a little bit scrummy if you ask me. Right, so that's that done. Now I need to see if it actually works. Right, we need to make sure that this, if you haven't got one of these, by the way, this is not a paid ad, I haven't been paid by them or anything like that, but these, by Top Don, are absolutely insane. Right, so that's on. Need to press boost till that little green light's on. Hello? Hello? Anyone in? There we go. So, key in the Dasherino. Oh, that all works. And as you can see, it all works, apart from this little bit, which I've noticed. But I think that might just be this clock, you know, because as you can see, everything else lights up absolutely perfect. I mean, if I can give you a better view, I mean, it all works perfectly. Oh, and the car's dead. Lovely. Now, this video, I planned on doing a couple of small little bits of issues. That's one of them, apart from the little bit that I need to look into, actually, because that's a little bit. But my camera is on 30%. It's overheating because it's about 4,000 degrees at the minute, and someone needs to turn the thermostat down because it's absolutely disgusting, and there's also a fly in the car. So I'm going to end the video there because I'm stressed, I'm hot, I'm fat, and my camera's about to die. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you're subscribing, make sure you're following, liking, commenting, all that good gravy. And yeah, it's just one issue that has been 98% solved because there's a little bit of grain, well, not grayness, but it's not as bright as I wanted it to be. Whether that's because I'm in daylight and it's about 40,000 degrees, I don't know. So I'll have to have a look at that at night time sometime. But yeah, for this video, that is it. That is the end. Hope you enjoyed it. If not, then go stub your toe, and I hope your pillow's warm on both sides. And yeah, see you on the next one.